Laugh Mobs, Laugh Tracks. It's stand-up, standing out.
That's right, man. Premiering Friday, 11 p.m. on True TV. Man, we got the host himself, the man in charge, the one and only Cypher.
Cypher! Oh, this is very exciting. You know I used to work here.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure y'all knew.
No, Cypher built this seat that I'm sitting in right now. He's the one that made the room what it is today. Come on.
I helped.
I helped.
The 15th anniversary
15?
of Shade 4-5.
Holy shit.
There would not be no 15th anniversary if it wasn't for Cypher.
Paul Rosenberg. Oh, every time.
Okay, damn. Good point, Paul Rosenberg. Never mind. All right.
I didn't know we were filming this. I forgot you do video of it because
Yeah.
I have a new show. It's not new, but it's the new season's coming out Friday, 11 o'clock on True TV, 11 p.m. I wore this jacket on the show. I can't because I look dumb.
You wore it on what show?
On my True TV show on Laugh Mob Laugh Tracks.
Yeah, and so if we...
I can't be wearing
the
stuff.
same
I
shit?
stole it from the set.
You look
Damn.
economical.
You know what?
Listen, repeat outfits, not mistakes. That's what my friend Christmas be saying.
But you know what happened right there? Like by telling that story, it's still on video.
Huh? No, but you can't see it. They might be watching it on mute.
But they know.
You know what?
Yo, let me ask you something, man. I was feeling, man. I realized I don't have your phone number.
What?
I found out I didn't have your phone number because I was headed uptown. And I was on the motherfucking West Side Highway. And I was driving by. Me and Kelly Kincaid, we talking. Oh, man, what a long day, man. There's been some crazy stuff happening today. I'm glad this day is coming to an end.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
traffic.
I heard we got into some traffic. And I was like, damn, there's always an asshole on the side of the road that ruins your day.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and we're passing the asshole on the side of the road that ruined our day. And I was like, wait a minute. That's Cypher Sound.
He had an accident?
Yo, oh my God. Should I tell you, man?
Yeah, tell you.
Yo, I was on the West Side Highway. I was driving to Boston, do a show with Michelle Wolf, a very funny comedian. We were going to MIT. I'm driving. Oh, sorry, that was me. I'm driving on West Side Highway, and I start hearing, boom, boom, boom. So I hear three of them. So I was like, oh no. So every car in front of me stopping short. So I slam on the brakes. And I'm like, oh no, I'm about to hit this guy. And I just tap him. And I was like, oh my God, this is so crazy. And then like 5 seconds later, I hear behind me, boom, dude smashes into my back. So I was like, I escaped the accident. And then this guy smashes into me. So I hop out the car. I go to the guy in front of me. And he's like, oh, no problem. It's no problem.
That's
and
racist.
I look at, I'm doing an exact depiction.
No heat.
So he looks at the back of his car, and he's like, no, it's okay, no problem, it's
More
okay.
racism.
So then I look, yeah, you know why. And then I look in front of him, and all three cars in front of him are wrecked, totaled. Destroyed.
Demolished,
yeah.
right?
And then I go behind me, and the kid behind me's whole front of his car is smashed in. Nothing's wrong with my car. Like one thing underneath, like bent a little bit. But I think he hit my tow bar thing where you could tow. So his Honda is smashed. So he hops out.
You look like y'all was getting heated, dude.
He was.
Okay.
He's like a 20. I want to say like a 24-year-old like half hood nigga. And he's like, yo, son, what we gonna do? I said, well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna exchange insurance information and wait for the police to come.
Right, that's a
He goes,
procedure.
nah, you gotta. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? So I said, I'm still in my white voice.
Yes.
I'm like, sir, I don't know if you noticed this. There's 4 cars in front of me smashed up. It's one of their fault, and we were all just caught up in it. I'm sure the police are gonna help figure all this out. I'm sure there's gonna be insurance for the person who caused the accident. He's like, I'm saying no. I'm saying what we gonna do. So then I had to go. I had to go to my classic double M. Yo, my man. Like, what do you mean? What we gonna do? Do you see the other cars? So then I'm like, I'm gonna go check on these people because I'm okay, but they look like they might not be okay. So I walk over. One lady, she can't move her arm. So I'm like, I'm gonna call the police. She's like, I'm on the phone with them now. I said, okay. So, and literally, I could hear the sirens coming.
Yeah.
So her car smashed. The car in front of us way ahead smashed. I go back. He's taking pictures of my license plate and the guy in front of me. So I'm like, in my mind, I was like, oh, dope. Somebody's documenting this, so we're gonna have it for insurance. I'm saying, yo, what we gonna do? You stop short. I was like, I didn't stop short. You smashed into me. Like, and here's the real thing about it. It was like 5-6 seconds later, which makes me think he wasn't even paying attention.
He was on his cell phone.
He was on his phone.
Yeah.
And then his girl hops out, one of them.
Oh no.
Yeah, one of them.
Another half hoodie.
Loving hip hop type chick. I'm saying, what he gonna do? I was like, okay. I said, listen, I'm done talking to you. The cops are coming. You hear the sirens. So I go, I'm going to move over into the grass because every time I've been in an accident, people always want to stay where they are so that you could be like, oh, you see, he hit me.
Yeah.
Cops always just tell you, move out the way.
Yeah.
So I was like, my car is drivable. I'm going to move. The guy in front of me takes off. The kid behind me beefing with me takes off.
Oh.
So I was like,
yeah, but he got your license plate.
that's the only reason why I stayed.
Okay.
Because I was like, I could leave. I don't really have damage. And I'm trying to get to this gig in Boston, but he took pictures.
Uh-huh.
So then I was like, damn it. So I'm just sitting on the side. Firemen come there like, yo, you Cypher Styles? I'm like, yeah. They're like, all right. And then I said, you should probably tend to that lady. She looks hurt. And then the cops come, and the cop recognizes me. And I'm like, yo, what do I got to do? The guy, he left, but he hit me. He's like, you could go if you want. He's like, if he tries to say anything, he ran. He left. So I was like, oh, all right. I'm out of here.
Now, let me tell you where I saw him.
Meanwhile, Sway driving by laughing and shit.
He texted me, though.
No, I'm mad. I'm mad because this shit it had the whole West Side Highway start stacking up. And I was one exit away from my exit
right
on 125th, right? And I'm like, who is this dude? And I was like, Kelly was driving. I was like, yo. Is that Cypher Sounds on the side of the road? And let me tell you what I did. So I texted you and said, look, I'm right here. Because I had her pull over. Pull over. Because I saw you when you was heated.
Right.
And I was like, pull over. But I didn't know how I would get across.
Oh, man, I appreciate that.
Yeah. So I left a voicemail.
Yeah.
I said, he ain't picking up. Shit. I want to let him know he got somebody right here, right? And I sent him a text, left a voicemail, and you just never clicked. And then I hit you again to see if you were okay.
Yeah. I wrote you back after that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Prove it.
It was after. Prove it?
Yeah, prove it. I want to see right now.
But I thought you said you ain't have his number.
Because he didn't write me back. I don't know when he hit me back. I said, I must have the wrong number.
Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. Let me just.
Okay, cool, man. And then who was Angie just in an accident too?
Yeah.
Angie Martinez. Have you talked to her?
No. I don't. This is going to sound weird.
Okay.
I can't find it.
Yeah.
But I know it happened. So how do I know you
can test
me?
it out right now.
Because you read it and then respond. And that just kind of put our friend. Heather
feel
always
weird.
asks me what level of friends you have.
What number?
What number? And I always thought me and Cypher was like at a 9, maybe.
Yeah.
No,
we didn't grow up together, so I
What,
give
you
us a
gave him
9.
float between an 8 and a
We
9.
had a 10.
So, we 3-4, dog. You never.
Why
even
don't I
see-
have
drop
it?
low.
This is weird.
Yeah, I feel when they don't respond when you're trying to help.
But
them,
I remember seeing it though,
You deleted
and
it.
I responded.
It's okay, man.
That's weird.
So really,
Wait, I just sent you
let me see.
a text. See, did that come up?
Let me see.
Angie had an accident. I feel weird. This is a weird thing about me. One, I have a show on Friday, 11 p.m. on True TV.
I know that's right.
I feel weird when somebody gets into an accident or someone passes away in their family. I feel weird because everybody's probably hitting them, and I don't like to be like to bother people.
While they're down or while they're recovering.
I wait a little while. I don't know. I feel weird. Like I also think about it. Like I wouldn't want everybody hitting me.
Well, she put out a post to kind of get ahead of it.
The post to me is like, stop hitting me. Like here's the information. Everything you need is right here. I don't know. That's how I am. I'm weird. I don't go to funerals.
Yeah.
I feel like when you go to a funeral, it's about you in a way. And then not about I don't know. I'm a weird person.
It's about, so
why
I
not.
don't feel so bad because he didn't even respond to Angie. So I know what level the friend. He ain't coming to your funeral. Damn, man.
Syfe.
Damn, Syfe.
You in the low
No.
50s.
To a birthday
I'm
party?
talking about if one of my friends died, I would go. But if it's like my friend's like sister-in-law, like
You ain't doing that.
nah, or like No, now you're making me
Hey, man,
feel bad.
forget the text, man. It's okay, man.
No.
The whole rest of the interview is gonna be him trying to get this text to work.
I just didn't want you to
trying
get
to find
beat. It looked like the kid wanted to beat you up, bro.
Did it come up? Oh, he did, but
Yeah,
I was
Hold on,
not
let me see,
even
let me see,
one
let me
even percent scared of him.
Dude, let me see what number you got. Let me just put.
Wait, but did mine come up?
No, go to a song, bro.
Yeah.
So we're coming back with Cypher songs, Cypher sounds. 888-742-3345. All right, we got to the bottom of it. Cypher does have my number.
Yeah, but even in here, it failed.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
work.
Message failed.
Didn't work.
Man,
That's
mailer
cool, man.
demon.
I'm
Got a
just,
mailer demon.
I'm just doing a spring cleaning early, like who are really my friends, And then when you didn't
I
respond,
want to be your friend.
Yo,
man.
you always was. That's why I pulled over ready to fight for you.
I appreciate it. Yeah,
Yeah.
they was trying to flex on me.
Yeah, I was like, I knew if I would have just kind of
Papi.
walked up like, yo, Cypher, what up? It's cool. Dudes wouldn't fight in front of me. Like they don't want to disappoint me. You know what I mean?
I can't fight in front of Sway.
I'm just
man.
laughing thinking about Sway and Cypher on the side of the West Side Highway brawling with some random dude.
And his girl. And his girl sitting up.
Shit.
That'll be crazy, man. The other thing, man, your life, man. I saw this post. I just want to as a fan, ask you, what was this moment like? And you said it was like one of the greatest days of your life when Mos Def, I think it was with Mos Def, played up. It was on your Instagram. Remember this night right here with Mos Def, Q-Tip. Oh man, what was that?
That's
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle won the Mark Twain Prize.
Yes.
Which is this award they give out every year to like people of comedy. And it's amazing. And I always watch them. They're on PBS. But Tina Fey I love, and Eddie Murphy won a couple years ago. So Dave Chappelle won this year, and Dave Chappelle does everything to the next level. So he invited us all to DC. We had a event the night before, and then we went to the actual Kennedy Center and watched him win this award. And then Dave always has these amazing after parties. Yeah. But like the love though, man. Like I haven't seen Mos in years, man.
Yeah, man.
I haven't seen Mos Def in years. Yasin Bey, I don't want to disrespect them. And it was just, it was literally like I was the A&R at Ruckus Records when they were putting out those monster records.
Yeah, sound bombing joints.
And then, he went off and did all his own thing. Mos is the one who introduced me to Dave Chappelle. So I wouldn't even know Dave and be able to go on tour with him and be on the Chappelle show if it wasn't for Mos. And I saw him in DC, and we were just all walking around DC, getting coffee, getting food. It's like 12 of us just walking the streets. And it was literally like our conversation picked up from like 2001 to it was like nothing. We missed nothing.
Missed nothing. What do y'all talk about?
Oh man, they were talking about everything. There's some artists he's working with for his new album. He's gonna be in like has an art exhibit in the Brooklyn Museum, and then we were talking about the old days. Mos Def is the first he gave me a piece of advice that I still use to this day, which he said to me, pay your friends, because no disrespect, I love Little Kim, but she used to pay me $300 a show when I was her DJ, and then if I go out to DJ with Mos Def, he would give me $1,000 a show. And I'm 22 years old. I'm like, I'm rich, bitch. But he used to tell me, he's like, yo, pay your friends, yo.
Yeah.
Pay your friends. If your friends have a talent, why are you giving it to someone else? Pay your friends. He also was the first person to take me to Aspen, Colorado. He's the first person to introduce me to sushi. When you young from the hood, you like, I ain't raw fish.
Yeah, that was taboo. Nobody was eating sushi.
I ain't eating raw fish. Maybe a tempura roll. You know what I mean?
Because they fry it.
Yeah, it's right. But then he introduced me to sushi. Took me around the world, and it was all coming back to me. When
That's
I was
dope.
little.
Yeah.
But then it's him, Common, Pharoah Monch.
Jerobi was Jerobi there?
Jerobi's always around there,
Yeah.
man. That's the best. To hang out with Jerobi. There's so many people.
Q-Tip
was there.
Tip was there. It was just
Yeah, one of those moments, man. Just like hip hop.
But that'll sound crazy, right? Mike Mills is like over there, like, damn, I wish I was there.
I mean, that's history.
But I would have texted Cypher where y'all at, and he wouldn't even respond.
Erykah Badu.
Oh, wow.
Nice callback.
He wouldn't have responded.
I'm just saying.
I mean, so many great stories. What were you guys talking about as you're walking? Like that group of individuals assembled.
Yo, those
what was the conversation?
dudes, it's Dave, Mos, These people that run with Dave, like that. Some of his friends from Ohio, and then some of these like, oh, you know who this guy is? This guy is like a head of the finance, whatever, like all types of crazy shit. Bradley Cooper's around.
Bradley Cooper.
We bump into Lorne Michaels on the
Jesus.
street because he was one of the presenters at the award thing, like giving a speech about Dave. When we're walking down the street, we were talking about. I'm trying to think of a specific conversation.
Hey, did he respond? Did he laugh at the reaction, like the from his comedy special that people were? He stirred a lot of feathers with that comedy.
Dave?
Special. Yeah.
He don't give a shit.
He don't care about that, huh?
I saw him do that whole special like a year before it came out. Like we was on the road with it, and he was like, "These are bars, yo. These are bars." That's what he calls his jokes, bars. And that's what I love about Dave. Everything with him is like music and comedy is the same level with him. So like, as dope as a comedy show will be, most likely, not most likely, every time. There's some kind of music event afterwards, whether it's a big event with Fred, who's his friend that plays a harmonica that has a band, or if it's in Dave's room on his speaker, on his Bluetooth speaker. There's always music or something afterwards.
But that's what make you. Sorry about that. That's what make you unique in what you're bringing to the comedy circuit, correct?
Yeah, but I'm not. Here's the thing I'm missing is the social element. I just go back to my room. Dave always creates this event afterwards. And I said to myself, I'm going to start being more like Dave when I go home. Right? But no, listen. Look, everybody that we hang out with Dave was in the movie The Block Party, right? Remember on that thing he did on stage? But they wasn't superstars back then. We just loved them because we was into hip hop. Now everyone grows to become superstars. Why can't we all hang out? And as low level people in the game, we're bottom of the pile. Yeah. But eventually, one of us or all of us is gonna pop to a level, and we all should be riding together.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like you should be inviting me to your citizens events. I should be responding to your helpful text messages
Exactly.
off of
That's how it
car
starts.
accident.
That's where it starts, though, dog. You got to respond, Cypher.
But that was before this weekend.
Okay.
Now I know.
Now you know. Cypher sounds, ladies and
But
gentlemen.
yeah, I want to invite all y'all to my comedy shows. If we could do a party together, let's do it.
I'm
Let's
down.
help each
Let's do
other,
it.
man.
Everybody down?
I'm down.
DB does comedy too, man.
I'll exchange. Our favorite movie is the same, so me and
Yeah.
Cypher have a lot of commonalities.
What movie's that?
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah,
That's so corny.
you know it was. Why you messing with him?
Pizzle.
No, I was just agreeing what he was saying about Dave. If you go way, way back, I mean, it's cultural almost. Like that whole, to me, it reminds me of like a Sugar Shack type of vibe. It's like those juke joints, Sugar Shack kind of vibes. And to your point, everybody was kind of at a level. Dave brought people along, and so much so, and he was so dedicated to it that he was able to do something at Radio City Music Hall that nobody to this day, I think, would be able to pull it off. Those shows that he was doing at Radio City, and then bringing in Mos Def, bringing in Slick Rick, bringing in Eric, like he was freaking
Kendrick, Nas,
like,
but then also Little John.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Then Jerry Seinfeld will come walking out.
Yeah.
It's like, who is this dude? Like, how were you able to do it? But it's his consistency, and to his point, the social afterwards.
And I think a lot more people can do it. It just seems like a lot of work to invite. Like anybody, if you have money, if you have enough fans, enough money to perform at Radio City, you can call up other artists. And well, that's another thing. You got to break that bread.
Pay your friends.
Some people don't want pay your friends. Some people don't want to break that bread. You got to pay Nas. You got to pay Kendrick. Maybe not their full thing, but
Oh, that wasn't love? These wasn't love stops, huh?
I don't know. I don't know the business side of it,
Okay.
but also I do know Dave knows that he's making money and the fans will pay for this. So why would it just be love? Like I'm sure it's a love price.
Yeah.
But it's still like
you're going to put something in their pocket.
yeah, for something like that, for Radio City. I'm sure DC was all love.
Love.
Like
Yeah.
or like Common. Yo, and then the shit Dave is the band at the Kennedy Center Awards. The band is playing all the stuff Dave plays on his boombox when we're in his hotel room. So like they're playing like The Light, Common. They're playing Erykah Badu. They're playing what's the song? Bobby Caldwell. Like, I'm like Dave. This is Dave's favorite songs, and he curates every element of the weekend to be like a Dave
That's
event.
dope.
He's the best, man.
Cypher Sounds,
He's the
man.
best.
Laugh Track Season 2 premiering this Friday, 11 p.m. Before you go, man, we got to put you to work.
I don't want to go. I gotta go.
You didn't return my text.
Damn, boy.
Shit.
Consequences to every action.
All right, I'm staying.
Let's put you to work real quick, man. And I'm going to pay you for this one. Let's get into this one and only Celebrity Wire.
Reporting on the latest celebrity news, scandals, and occasional sex tape. It's the Celebrity Wire on Sway in the Morning.
Just 3 quick stories, man. We want to get your feedback on. Real quick. First story. Tracy G, go.
Omarion, man, more legs are being added to the drama of his life. So we know that the mother of his 2 children, April Jones, she is in a relationship with one of his bandmates from B2K, Lil Fizz. Now to add even more fire to this, there are rumors that J Boog, who's also a part of B2K, was having sexual relations with Omarion's mama. We don't know if this is fiction. We don't know if this is fact. We just know this is what's entering the world of the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I think it's fact.
You think it's
Why
fact?
you say that?
I said because all that B2K, Marcus Houston, Omarion, all that whole world, they've been ancestral since the beginning.
Yeah.
They're all.
Well,
No, I mean,
Chris
they-
Stokes was a little.
Well,
No, it was-
not that bad. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying they're LA, they're Hollywood, they're all in the mix with each other. It's not right.
It's a rap though. After somebody bone your moms, this
Yeah,
shit
that's
is a
different.
rap.
Yeah.
And you don't
That's-
come back from that.
That's serious fighting.
Yeah,
Like,
it's-
I mean, was it done in like?
It don't matter, Syph.
matter.
Let's be real. Somebody bone your moms, it's a rap.
Right, and then come through for dinner like nothing happened.
It's a rap.
Well, you see a lane for this Cypher? It's like you see some sympathy for the boner here. Can you justify
Yeah.
boning somebody's mom?
Yeah. Well, if it's love. What if it's
Oh.
love? What if they're really in love?
Your
What if they
friend-
stay together?
You said
There was
sympathy
a
for
love.
the boner. I was like, wait a second. But you
It
meant the
was
person
lust.
doing the boner.
Yeah.
Not the boner.
No, you're the boner. The
right.
bone. Yeah, not the
Yeah,
boner.
not the bonee,
Yeah,
the boner.
Okay.
If it's love, bro.
What if they're in love?
If hypothetical,
Yeah.
Peter Rosenberg.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are brothers. He wasn't married. This hypothetical
Yeah.
Peter has got a beautiful wife.
Right.
But if you guys, if Peter wasn't married,
Yeah.
and you found out he boned your mom, and he said, "No, Syph, I love her."
Yeah, if he loves her, yeah.
Nah, nobody can bone
What?
your moms. You foul. That's
So-
foul.
Moms
Maki.
need boning.
Wow, you gonna call your friend your stepdad?
And it could
No,
be
I
his
think-
moms too.
Come
think-
on.
He get to spank you and shit.
Different type of your mama jokes.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you boned one of your friends' moms or something like you?
You gotta think about it.
No.
Okay, damn. All right.
I mean, my stepson.
what?
Not my old, from my previous relationship. My stepson, he's now like a friend, and I used to bone his mom. Is that different?
Way different.
All right, Cypher. So I'll get one more story. One more story.
Way different.
All right, cool. Eva Marcille, a lot of us know her. We were introduced to her from America's Next Top Model. She's also on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She has a baby with Kevin McCall. He's a singer. He works with Chris Brown a lot. He's also known for being very feisty. And this story is more evidence of that because he was fighting some cops who arrested him on the spot because he was actually in court. He's got his ongoing child custody battle, and he was on Instagram Live, and they peeped him and they said, yo, you can't record on the premises. He said, nah, that's not it. And here's a bit of how things got really heated.
Mind your business, sir. I'm not FaceTiming. Mind your business. I'm not FaceTiming. I'm recording on my phone. You ain't got nothing. What you putting your shit down for, sir? I ain't talking to you, sir.
You can't record in this building.
I'm not recording. I'm recording on my phone.
You
I'm not
can't
on
record
FaceTime.
in this building, period.
Okay, so what do you mean? I can't record on my phone. I'm here to see my daughter. I'm not gonna let you throw me off. But what I'm saying to you, as a black man,
Don't pull all that race stuff from me.
what you mean race stuff?
Don't pull
You're not
all
a black
that race
man.
stuff from me.
You're not a black man.
Don't pull all that race stuff
That's
from
what
me.
I thought. Take your badge off, bitch.
Yeah. So that was right before he swatted away a sergeant's hands. Backup arrived to detain him, and then somehow he broke loose from the cops, and that's when he ended up falling down an escalator. And finally, he was arrested and booked on 5 charges, 4 misdemeanors: obstruction of a law enforcement officer, terroristic threats, disorderly conduct, and simple assault.
Oh, yeah, man. Falling down an escalator is rough because it never stops. You just keep falling.
It's like a beat. Yep.
I don't know, man. Something about social media, it just makes people less intelligent.
Well, you can hear on that audio, he knows he's going to put that out. You know what I'm saying? Like, people talk tougher when they know they're recording and they're going to put it out.
Right, because that's the insurance.
Yeah.
Mind your business. I'm not FaceTiming. I'm recording on my phone. You ain't got nothing. But you putting your shit down for
but
sir?
he ain't thinking it out. Like, now he got charged. Now he got more issues. Now he going to more court. Now he's got put in jail, right?
Absolutely.
He
Now you got a
sound drunk.
felony.
I never understand fighting with cops.
That doesn't make
I don't understand it at all.
And now you're Googleable for the worst reasons when your daughter gets older.
But even when you're right in the situation with cops, you're not going to win the fight that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather not go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Than prove that I'm right in that moment. I don't have that thing where I'm like, I got to show you that I'm right now. Like, we'll do this later in court when I have a lawsuit against you. But, like, I'm not going to jail tonight. Oh.
No, doesn't make sense. Cypher Sounds. Wise words by Cypher Sounds. Tracy, thank you for that.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Cypher, man, so we're connected, right?
Yeah, now we're connected. I don't know what.
Let me know when the after party is, dog.
You got to do one.
Yo, when you want to do it? Pick a day.
I don't know.
I swear, you got an event coming up soon?
I got, yes.
When?
Actually, me and Peter Rosenberg, we relaunched our Juan Epstein podcast.
I've been watching. Okay.
It's going tremendous, and we have an event. We just decided to do this the night before Thanksgiving, Bowery Ballroom. We're calling it Definition, and we're playing all the hip-hop that we love. Like, all the dope hip-hop. We're not hating on nobody else. We just gonna play that hip-hop you love. That Mobb Deep, CNN, M.O.P., Nas, but even go into Kendrick and Schoolboy Q, and but just like fun, real hip-hop and R&B.
So if we come, we hanging out, we backstage.
All of you.
I'm going to come to that.
See? Thanksgiving Eve.
I'm going to come. When I text you, just send me the information. All right, give it up for Cypher Sound. Ladies and gentlemen.